right, let's talk about Ange, and move on from kind of what happened the other day. Harry Redknapp said on talkSPORT Breakfast that he thinks the problem with Ange is not having his support staff that he takes with him to teams. And he works with kind of the people that he then inherits at every club. And he said he looks like a very lonely figure. I mean, that is kind of weird, isn't it, as a coach to not have your own coaching staff?
Yeah, but the thing is, he does that. It's not even just at Tottenham. It's not like I said, we're not going to hire you, your coaching staff. He just doesn't go anywhere and bring coaching
He's
staff.
He's just like a lone wolf.
And our coaching staff, like, brother.
Well, look what you've inherited.
Brother, let's be honest. Look at what he was coming into, For him not to bring a coaching staff, As much as I want to sit there and say, oh, Ange. If he has hay fever, we got Ryan Mason in the dugout. Brother, it's like George and Lenny from Of Mice and Men we got. Nah, real talk, it's crazy. Ryan Mason. No, what's man talking about?
Yeah.
Like, our coaching staff is shocking. Who's our goalkeeper? Who's our set-piece coach? Who is it? Do you know what I mean? You see top teams in the Premier League spend money, and then forget about the names, it's their job. You get me? You see them man down the road, You get me? Painting murals because of their set-piece coach. Who's our set-piece coach? Jedinak?
I think it's Jedinak.
Jed what? What are you talking about? I know about Jed Spence. That's it. Who's that? Who's that? Do you know what I mean? No, honestly, our coaching staff ain't good enough. It's not good enough. And if we're just relying on Ange, like you look at the last few games, Abbi. It's like we haven't got a coach. It's like the only coach we got has 4 ties and takes us to games.
I didn't even know he didn't bring his coaching staff with him.
Yeah, apparently so. As a coach, you
as
must find
a
that
coach,
weird.
You have to. If they told you can't bring your team coach with you, don't accept the job.
Well, is that a thing? Is that a thing from the board then?
Yeah, but
no,
that's him on his own.
No,
right?
Ange doesn't have coaching staff. So when he was at Yokohama, I don't know the name, Yokohama something, and Celtic, like he just came in. He's a one man. Do you know what I mean?
One man band.
That's it.
No,
real talk.
I know
that's him. I am legend. Will Smith, blood. He's just one man. He just walks in. Do you get me?
No coach coming on his own. I mean, you have to build the staff.
You have to build the staff.
You have to build a staff,
and then it builds unity.
Because if something happens, you get, like you were saying, you get sick. You can't take the training. Who you rely on?
Well,
you know what I mean?
This is the conversation, right? So look, I know that there's again the whole Ange debate. Ange in or out, whatever. But if he does get sacked, then we all know that it will be Ryan Mason till the end of the season.
Too late for him to get sacked.
So where are we with it?
No,
way too late for him to be sacked.
You don't think he'll get sacked? Do you trust Ange at this point to try and turn it around when the players come back?
We try, as a coach, you have to try. Yeah, you have to try, because if you don't, you know you are going to be sacked at the end of the season. Simple of that. But I know they can't sack him right now because they will maybe make a mistake because he will say, I don't have my 11 player. Even maybe Levy think about waiting all these players get back because it won't be any more excuses for him anymore. Let him 11 squad back, fit, ready to play, and as you will judge him on the last, how many games left?
Just the rest of it.
Yeah, the rest of the season, and you will judge us of this. And after that, if nothing changed, no progress made, and I think next season...
Just for context, before you answer, Spurs, when I think just before the injuries really hit in November, Spurs were 6th in the table, but they were only 3 points off of 3rd. So just in your mind, I think obviously I get that people might not like the style of play, it's too open or don't want to blame the injuries, etc. But if you do look back, we're not going to win every game. I appreciate that. We've lost games with full strength teams, but we weren't in a bad position.
Yeah, but we still didn't put together any run.
No.
It was pinball. It was like going into the casino, putting everything on red or putting everything on black.
Yeah.
It was you 50-50 like Lamar. That's what it was. If you actually look at this season, we've lost, 16 games in all competitions, Abbi,
Yes,
how many games have we even played? I don't even know if he's won more games than he's lost this whole season. I don't know. It's been ridiculous.
How a team like Ipswich come won?
Yeah,
in
look
our
at that.
stadium, you know what I mean?
And who was injured there? We had Ramiro playing. Ramiro was playing. I think he went off injured that game, but we had Ramiro playing. Ramiro was playing that game.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Let's look at it. Leicester, the start of the season, fully fit squad, 1-1, dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What was the next game? Everton. We hit them for 4. But then I think we won again in Europa.
Then we
or
lost
something.
to Newcastle. But
we lost.
But you don't need a fully squad to beat.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
Our record against the teams in the top half of the table is atrocious.
I agree with that. But what I would say about even going back to the start of the season, someone like the Leicester game, Spurs absolutely dominated that game, didn't take their chances, then it cost us. Defensively, we cost ourselves, right? You then go away to Newcastle. Spurs were in control of that game. Again, should have won the game. Romero goes forward. No one's covering. Van de Ven can't get back. Or Dragusin, it might have been Dragusin actually in that game.
And Romero.
Another defensive mistake. Arsenal, who's at fault for that?
Romero.
So there's certain things. Yes, I am not saying, I'm not this Ange enthusiast that will always say Ange is totally blameless. There is a culmination of different things.
No, but I'm not saying that we're
there does have to be about, we're only losing games by one goal.
But
and
these
are
no, but that's what I'm saying. But we still lost these games. So that's what I'm saying. So, for example, with a fully fit squad, let's not pretend that we're just going to be blitzing. We'll lose games still. And we've lost 13 games already in the league, We lost that, I believe, last season.
It won't be as bad as it is.
No, last season we lost 13 altogether. We ain't been to Stamford Bridge yet. We ain't been to Hanfield where we get touched. Do you know them way there? So, realistically, Abbi, how many losses are we going to have this season?
I don't know. I think we're at one point. I'm not
Ange. The reason why I'm not Ange.
How many clean sheets as well we go?
Clean sheets.
No, but I say.
No. There isn't one laundrette in Tottenham, bro. They had to close down all the laundrettes and dry cleaners in Tottenham.
You want winning game, okay, is scoring more goal than the opponent. But if you want, you can win 1-0 and no concede goal. But we always concede.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the problem. We never stay compact. You know what I mean? So we go today, we go for 1-0 or we go 2-0. You know what I mean?
And then you ask him, and he says it. He goes, no. I'm not shutting up shop. Do you know what I mean? I'm not closing down. Like, I want to score as many goals. I want to outscore the opponent. Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
This is coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, Ange is the most protected Spurs manager. He's getting all the time Pochettino should have got.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it is.
Absolutely.
We feel like we've done Pochettino so wrong. You get me? Forget about Nuno, Conte,
Jose.
Mourinho. We feel like we've done Pochettino so wrong. We're hanging on to the 10 games of glory, and we're giving him time. The reason why I don't want Ange out now is because it's too late. My season's done.
I agree.
We both know, Tottenham fans, we're not used to winning trophies. So if it's another season, whatever, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But does he deserve the chance? Does he deserve it?
Every 2 seasons you have to.
It's every 18 months.
Yeah, every 18 months he win a trophy. Maybe we're still in Europa League.
Well,
what I mean?
Well, he says he wins trophies in the second season. We sack a manager every 18 months. We might as well stay with it.
So maybe,
but the only trophy he's getting is like the most hamstrings, black. That's the only trophy.
He can lift them up, lift Mickey.
But that's the only thing we're lifting. You know what I'm saying?
Pascal, let's move on to you. Let's stop talking about Ange and let's stop talking about what's going on at Spurs. Let's talk about you because you did win the Carling Cup and that was a very significant moment for both mine and X's life. What did it feel like winning the Carabao Cup?
It's when you are a player, you're playing to win trophy, you need title, you know what I mean? And like I say, our season was so bad under Ramos, you know. We was 14 in the league, you know. We wasn't playing well, we were battering every time we go play, you know. And we was in a final, you know, like we say, let's give everything, let's do everything to win it because the game before we beat Arsenal 5-1.
I remember that. It was my birthday.
Yeah, so it was good, you know. I mean, the confidence was there, you know, and we go higher to the final, you know, and play in the new Wembley as well, you know. Wembley was, you know, so like everything was coordinated to do a big game and win the trophy. And Chelsea at the time was big Chelsea, you know. I mean, they put big player on the page. So yeah, but it's like I say, when you play football, it's 11 men against 11 men. No fear, you know what I mean? That guy don't have anything different that I got, you know what I mean? He's a man like me, we get everything same thing. So like we go play, you know, and we win, you know, even we was losing 1-0, you know, in a, you know, blockbuster score, but we keep believing in ourselves, we keep believing in all the players we got, you know what I mean? And we did it.